on educational management, where we are in a classroom made up of the serious and the unserious students, where the serious students are located in front of the class and the unserious ones are located behind the class, meaning they are seated at the back seat of the class. In that perspective, the teacher is going to walk in class, and when he is going to proceed with his lecture, the unserious students will create violence among themselves, where the unserious students will distract the serious students and the teacher, whereas the teacher will try to filter out the unserious students in class, where the unserious students will try to disrespect the teacher, and the principal, where she's seated in her office, will walk in class and ask the student what is going on, and no one will give a clear response of what was going on in class, and will try to notify from the teacher what exactly happened. In that argument between the principal and the teacher, the inspector will then walk in to ask what is going on between the teacher and the principal, where the inspector will summon them for proper discussion.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
Educational management. As we said in our last class about education, the various functions of education. So, who can highlight what we call education?
Education refers to the acquisition of skills and knowledge, be it in a formal, non-formal, or an informal situation, or let's say educational system.
Okay, madam. Please, can you give a clap? Thank you. And what do you say about educational management in our last class? Because I knew I highlighted it for you. Right? So what do you say about educational management in our last class?
In our last class, we said educational management is defined as the leadership and control of a group of people towards the achievement of educational goals and objectives.
Good. Can I give her a clap? Now, speaking of educational management and the functions. Hey, madam, this guy stop noise. Hey, madam, this guy stop noise. Hey, sir. Young man. I'll focus now on the class itself. As you said, I said educational management. Madam, we just said educational management. Like, because we speak about the role of the teacher. Right? Now, we forget about the serious. Now, first about educational management. First about educational management is
Why is there so much noise in class? I'm talking. Why? Hey, you up. What's the noise for? Mr. Johnson,
yes, madam.
I believe you are the manager of this class. Why is there so much noise in your class?
Well, I know what I'm doing, madam. I know what I'm doing.
You know what you're doing?
And there are juniors in the behavior, madam. And I know these are the serious students that I'm focused on. But those ones are jovial and behavior.
Mr. Johnson, who claiming these are the serious students you focus on? This is your classroom.
Well, as I said, it's my classroom and I know what I'm doing, madam. I know what I'm doing.
You don't know what you're doing. As an effective teacher, you cannot tell me because these students are violent, you are just going to exclude them out of your class now.
Madam, we're in class. If you want to
How
learn,
will this serious student even contribute with those students are making noise?
but I'm talking to the private,
You
madam.
cannot talk to the president in the class. In an all your students, you control them, you manage your class.
The madam, I
What
said,
is happening here? Can you put this student?
good morning, madam.
Start first.
People should meet me in my office. Right away. Madam, we leave this and Mr. Johnson. What was the issue all about?
Madam, I got into the classroom of Mr. Johnson today, early in the morning, a few minutes before I came in. So I came in when the students were making a lot of noise.
and I discovered that Mr. Johnson was focusing more on the non-violent students and forgetting that he's supposed to control the entire class as a teacher. And the other students were making noise. So I was like asking him, Mr. Johnson, how can you be in class as a teacher and your students are so violent and you just focus on those who are concentrating? He was talking back at me, madam. Can you imagine?
Can I get from?
Yes, madam. Madam, like I said, it's my class. I know how to manage my class. A student knows what he wants to do. I'm not the parent who sends the students here.
I believe you have a child, right?
Yes, madam.
So if your child was among those people that were doing that stuff behind it, what would be your reaction?
Madam, destiny has its way.
Destiny has its way. Means if your child is doing something else, you allow the child to go that way because you know destiny has its way.
Madam, I'm a teacher and I know how to groom my child. I know how to groom my child, madam.
Did you make them to know the point, their reason why they are in class?
Madam, that's what I was trying to tell the educational manager before she steps in.
Right. Let's not take things so personal. To just help people to resolve the issue, the conflict. In this life, it's not about fighting the world to resolve your problem. There are so many ways in which you can resolve your problem. Like one, we have open and respect communication. This is when you encourage an open dialogue and active listening that can help to address misunderstandings and effective communication channels among the two of you, the stakeholders. And we also have the other one, the mediator and the negotiations. People have to negotiate things together. The mediator or the facilitator can assist in resolving conflict by facilitating decisions, identifying common and finding mutual acceptance in solutions. We have this other one that they call clarification of rules and responsibilities. You have to clarify or define your rules, your responsibilities, and your decision-making processes that can help you to minimize conflict, addressing form, ambiguity, or overlapping responsibilities. I hope people are understanding what I'm saying here. Like, if you don't clarify, if you don't identify your rules or define your rules and your responsibilities and make your decision, you will not be able to resolve conflict. And you will find yourself having conflicts all the time, which will not be good and will not help you to fight in front of the students. There's this other one they call policy review and adaptation. Regular reviewing and adapting policies based on feedback and changing circumstances can address conflict